Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts. What didn't happen last time? Our friends ditched us. Riku took the Keyblade back. We were forced to fight the Heartless with no way to defend ourselves or get out of this horrific place. We made it to Maleficent's castle. Stuff is really heating up. Which is why we're gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Seriously, now that we've learned White Trinity, there's all sorts of amazingness for us to go collect all over the universe. So we're gonna start off by collecting all of these pieces while we're right out here at the entrance, right next to a save point. Let's get started. First of all, Neverland. Out on the ship's deck, I got up to 30 hits on a rare truffle, and it even dropped a big old box. Mystery goo, can always use more of that stuff. And there's, oh no, I don't need to mess around with those guys. There was, or maybe I do need to mess around with those guys. No, I don't need to mess around with those guys. Just keep saying it over and over again, eventually something will take hold. Put our weapons together, and let our powers combine. That'll get us more puppies. It's great when you can just enjoy the music, which is terrible for you because I was singing over it, and we all know how good I am at that. Get rid of you. Did I just get another one? Did it? No, Sora, stop. It's hard to control when you're mermaid kicking. Mega Potion, Thunder Gem. Okay, so not quite as good as I thought. Deep Freeze. He just says that so funnily. Where was it? It was under the conch. Under the conch. I realized it after I said it. Please. It's not gonna be a Thundaga ring. It's not even the red enemy type. You know, it's a frost gem. Okay, that's fine. Right underneath the conch. Sora, just stop. I just have an unamused look on my face. Goofy having to move his shell over so he can put his weapon into this. It's the little things I tell you. Or Calcum. Halloween Town, Halloween Town. It is very spooky and I need to feel kind of kooky. Up on Curly Hill, or Moonlight Hill. On Moonlight Hill. We make a pact to never sell each other out for the forces of darkness again, no matter how many keys are involved. Puppy number 69 is returned home. Very important. Oh boy, everybody's favorite gumdrop in the sky, Monstro. Our aim is Chamber 6. Do I know how to get there efficiently? No. We're just gonna make a run for it until we eventually end up there. Chamber 6, just go straight. That's really all there is to it. It's a lot simpler than you might think. We're going down into the pits. Hi guys, don't remember inviting you to this party. Thank you for dropping confetti on me. Oh, let me open the chest, dark matter. All right, I guess you guys want to die or something. Are we done yet? Not even remotely so. There is so much worthwhile to grab. In Agrabah, we're going to the Cave of Wonders. Right at the entrance. Pretty simple one, not even any enemies near it. Besides, we would just ignore them and open the chest anyway, you know us. Ifrit belts. Oh, that sounds powerful. That's Ifrit's horn, Inferno band, Ifrit bell, there we go. Reduces fire damage by 40% and raises strength. That is the best fire reduction that we have seen yet. Sounds like it could go on a firefighter like Goofy. I'm willing to bet that he's been a firefighter at some point. That is a lot of AP to lose. I think I'd rather just keep what I got. Sorry. Nah, Donald's got good stuff. We were just too fast for this thing. Oh, we get to go back to Deep Jungle! This isn't even gonna be our last visit. There's more reasons to come back here later. I'm so happy that you guys like Deep Jungle as much as I did. I kept meaning to say that, but we just never were really back here for any substantial amount of time. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. Just getting to revel in you guys loving this place as much as I do and saying you thought it was super underrated and might even be your favorite world in the game. I thought I was the only one, and man, all you gotta do is just voice an unpopular opinion on the internet and people will flock to it like flies. Someone out there is gonna agree with it. I should be able to just glide on over into the waterfall. Yeah, I ain't need no stinking gorilla to chuck me up here. Or up-chuck me, either. Please no. I do not want to be up-chucked by a gorilla. No! If you had sharp eyes to guide you, then you probably remember this. The Cave of Hearts. You don't really see this name too much. Right in front of where the keyhole once stood. I want to look around in here, actually. Oh, that's beautiful. Man, I'd sleep here. This one's gonna be an orichalcum. I guess I should probably acknowledge this. I've all but given up on gummy missions at this point. I don't think they're really worth going for anymore. You get blueprints out of it, I guess, but we can just warp places, and I've gotten a fair number of cool gummies out of it that I've used in my design. Steve actually used the Horn G as a nose. But yeah, it's been on purpose that I haven't really been going for them lately. Violetta, oh! That's, oh god, it's a Warhammer, a rod that sometimes inflicts massive damage. Oh goody, it sometimes does big damage. Reduces max, no. Screw you. I always knew this place was no good. Off to Neverwonderland. Ooh, I'ma send your asses to the Shadow Realm. Or I guess the Light Realm. Protection. Man, I don't know if it's a compliment or an insult at this point with you giving me those rare equipment drops in places like this. Actually, I probably would rather have it in a place like Hollow Bastion, yeah. Is it? No, it's not here. I got another one. Hey, yo! Since when can I get that? That's... I guess I glide over here and then you can make that. So what's in here? Tea Party Garden? Oh, and this gets you up. Oh, man, just learning new things all the time. Well, that's just fine. Right outside the Tea Party Garden, we want to go to the Sideways Bazaar Room and then go to the Lotus Forest through this painting right after I smite all of you with a bolt from a god. It's just like the first time we came here. Are you nostalgic for it yet? Examine the painting. Oh no, we're melting! That's fine. It's Neverland. That'll take us to this incredibly remote place that I never found as a kid. We open it up. Sora obtained Lady Luck. That's a new Keyblade. If you couldn't tell from the icon, yeah, you probably already know. Lady Luck raises max MP by 2, significantly enhances magic and summoning power, also inflicts good physical damage. This is an all-arounder, and it's basically an objectively better spellbinder, so you bet I'm gonna take that. I always find it so weird when you get this. It's the second Keyblade that you find in Chain of Memories, and I remember thinking that it was a new Keyblade to Chain of Memories. I wasn't aware that it was in this game at all because I never found this place. I also maybe thought that it was one of those like weird Japan-only Final Mix exclusive Keyblades, and yeah, I just found it kind of confusing. I can't make that, really? All right. I got a fire ring on the way out. I wonder if anyone out there calls it Traverse Town. It's probably technically correct. I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced Traverse before anywhere else, but everyone says it that way. There's a few places to hit on the agenda. First of all, we're gonna check in with the Moogs, see if we can do anything here. I can craft an AP up. Ho ho ho! Best news all day. That's better than anything, well, no, Lady Luck was pretty dang good. I don't think I want to go that far, but we'll use it on Sora, and we'll appreciate it. Goody! Air Combo Plus, and I could have equipped it before even doing that anyway. Past the second district, through the hotel, into the sewers! Ah, remember this place? Ah, it's so beautiful. For a smelly old sewer, anyway. Give me orichalcum. Don't think I need that for any synthesization yet. You guys aware that you have the forces of darkness outside of your house? We're gonna stop in and see puppies. I mean, like, 90 out of 100 ain't bad. Learn Tech Boost. So we got another stack of that, and that's it. I can't be disappointed with you guys. You know, you're giving me what you can. You're teaching me so many things. Now here's where it all comes together. What if I told you that this place is full of a crazy amount of detail? Every single named Dalmatian in the Disney canon is properly rendered here. Number 5 is Patch, number 6 is Rolly. Both are sitting next to their mom and dad. Number 23 is Penny, who is sitting on the music room couch. I saw claims that number 69 is Freckles, but I kinda don't see it. It's not as accurate as the other ones. The freckles are not in the right spot. And I also heard claims that number 13 following you around is Pepper, but this also just doesn't look like her to me. I'm kind of thinking maybe these are regurgitated mistakes on the internet. Look at them hobbling over here. Oh, getting stuck on the geometry of your sister right there. Okay, no? Okay, here we go. Yeah, just frolic after me, yeah. Oh, Lord, I knew we were gonna come back here and this was gonna happen. How do I want to approach this?
Thunder! 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 Thunder!
Okay, it's dead. It's dead. The threat has been neutralized, but only temporarily. Oh boy, we're getting out of here. I am not playing with this. Now we're off to the ruins of Hollow Bastion. It's so cursed hearing Captain Hook say that. Just hearing him say the name of an original Kingdom Hearts location, it sounds like it shouldn't be allowed. That line has always stuck with me. I'm pretty sure you guys were shouting at me about this. I never jumped into this bubble at the beginning to show that you can go under the sea. I had an awful lot to talk about in this starting area, so I guess something was gonna slip through the cracks, but we go underneath the water. And there is a treasure chest down here. Getting us a Meteor G. Okay, not too terribly important, actually. But you know, I should have known better than to be wrong on the internet. Gosh, that makes me sound like I don't appreciate your comments. Of course I appreciate your comments. I like learning new stuff about my favorite games. It's what we're doing here, right? It's what we always do. To the dungeon with him! Oh, hi, Thundara! Thundara again! Thundara again! Oh, whoa, all right, just doing that nice little ballerina twirl, and oh, it was a bright crystal, dang it, I really thought we got it. It'd be really nice. I've never personally gotten it myself. We got a little blue trinity down here. Feels kind of underwhelming after the stuff we've experienced, but there's 3 treasures. Mega potion, cottage. Okay, well, with that, you should only be missing 4 trinities on your list. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 3 trinities on my list. Well, am I ever the overachiever? Goofy, get MP haste. Sora getting max MP and a lucky strike. Just what we need to improve our chances. Taking off MP rage because I don't care about that ability. Give me that. Just felt the need to sing. Sure, a tech boost while we're at it. I don't have anything else worthwhile. Next, back to the entrance hall. We're actually picking up where we left off. Smash these pots anytime you see them. They have a low chance of containing high potions and are a renewable source of them. You know, just in case you're struggling for high potions. How many do we have? I have 29 of them. Yeah, I ain't struggling. But I'm still gonna come back until I get one because I want to feel good. All right. No more goofing around. No more ducking out of our duty. Let's go. Our long and arduous climb begins by going up these stairs. And hey, look, more pots. Okay, I said I wouldn't get distracted. Right at the end, there are 4 sockets. What goes in them? We have a locked door, but that's not all we have. If I didn't show you the most well-hidden thing in the game before, oh, this is it. So, you want to jump up to this triangle. You can barely grab onto it, hold forward, grab onto this, and then glide across to get... Please let me get it. 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 Come on. I wanted to look like a badass. Come on. Riku's probably watching on the home security footage. Thank you. AP up. Unlike the other one, that's actually incredibly worth it, and I think it's nuts that they hid something that freaking well. I could have combo plus or encounter plus. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna take it and leave. Oh, no. Can't stop grabbing onto that ledge, can you? Another small detail is these stair rails. We can slide down them a la Tarzan, though it is a little finicky with them being so curvy and all. I mean, there is another pot. Hey, look, a high potion, nice. Nope, nothing there, okay. Just making very, very certain. This room is intricate and elaborate, and we have not seen all of it. Not even close. But our only way that we can go right now is to the library. Before we go any further, well, I guess we can get comma volume 8. I'd like for us to meet our bad guy this time. Maleficent, a sorceress of awesome power. She leads the villains who seek to harness the power of the heartless. She has also tricked Riku into joining her and is using him as part of her evil plans. She first appeared to curse Aurora in Sleeping Beauty, 1959. Maleficent is voiced by Suzanne Blakesley, who voices lots of Disney villains. She's voiced the Queen from Snow White, she's voiced Lady Tremaine in Cinderella, and even Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians on a few occasions. She does superb work for all of them. However, she's best known for something else entirely. Wanda from the Fairly OddParents. Yeah, same actor. This is where I tell you about how much I loved Sleeping Beauty and grew up thinking Maleficent was the coolest villain, right? Well, I can't. I thought Sleeping Beauty sounded like a girl's movie and didn't want to watch it when I was a kid. Yeah. And I never checked it out until 2025. I'd never heard of Maleficent before Kingdom Hearts, and actually saw her name written before hearing her name spoken in game, so I was calling her Maleficent for a while. Anyway, when I saw this movie finally this year, I liked it a lot more than I expected. It's certainly more basic than the fairy you'd get nowadays, but I'd say the fairies are the real highlight, and I'd argue the main characters of the story. It feels a lot more like a movie about being thrust into parenthood than it does a story about Princess Aurora, as she is absent for a good chunk of the story. That's just how I interpret it, though. I feel like it's one of those stories that could be interpreted multiple ways, and with Maleficent always speaking in riddles and being mysterious and all that, I feel like you could also interpret her a few different ways, too. Also, yeah, I thought this was a girl's movie, but I watched Beauty and the Beast just fine. I don't know, maybe Gaston was just that attractive. As we're making our way through here, we just gotta take some books, gotta arrange them all alphabetically, and it'll open the way forward. This puzzle can be a little daunting until you realize that by pressing the lock-on button, or perhaps maybe not yet, we'll go upstairs and I'll see what we can do. Yes, using the lock-on button and then just shifting targets over and over again. It'll show you where everything is quite easily without anything seeming like a maze whatsoever. As we're going through and putting these books in their proper places, I thought we could learn a little bit about Maleficent and her origins. She is the ultimate evil within her reality and exists solely to do harm, which is exactly what her name translates to in Latin. Maleficent is based on the Wicked Fairy from the fairy tale version of Sleeping Beauty. She curses Princess Aurora to die, all because she was not invited to her christening like the other fairies were. This is why it means so much to her. Whereas she is depicted as an old hag witch in the original work, Maleficent is not. Her animator, Mark Davis, wanted her to be elegant and menacing at once, which I feel made her far more memorable. She endures all these years later and is believable as Sora's antagonist for good reason. She has a strong presence to her wherever she goes. Getting a mega potion for that one. There's just secrets everywhere. Heck, there's even a trinity right here. Good thing I didn't keep Beast in the party. Ah, the rare trinity that is tied to the solution of a puzzle. Hollow Bastion is undoubtedly the most iconic Kingdom Hearts world. There's a reason why it's all over the promotional material. There's a reason why it's the stage in Super Smash Brothers. There's, gosh, like what else could I say about it? There's a reason why the opening of Kingdom Hearts 2 chooses to recap the first game by showing Hollow Bastion above any other world. Of course it's my favorite. The music, the seriousness, the story, the duel with Riku and the encounter with him at the beginning. Maleficent. What more could you ask for? It's the culmination of everything that we built up to. Now, this place might look familiar. Do you remember where we've seen it before? This is where we saw Kairi talking to her grandmother when she was young. Gives us a bit of a clue into Kairi's origin. Piecing a lot of things together. Additionally, there should be a fourth Lazy Susan somewhere that's got some items on it. I like these bubbling things on the ceiling. They look kind of odd. Okay, got this. Ah, I walked right past it like 3 separate times. Excellent. It's one of those things where you think, oh yeah, I've already interacted with that one, but nope, you have not. That gets us a mithril. And then we can put in, no, we cannot put in the book there. That is still missing. We gotta go back down to the first floor, it seems. By hopping down, we got a missing book right there, and then we also have another out-of-place book here. Slag Volume 6. That goes over this way. A lot of books have those butterflies on them from Deep Jungle. Don't know if that's an intentional reference, but it's just something that I've always noticed. So the M shelf is missing something. This is all kosher, it looks like. Ah, right, back at the beginning. That's where the Trinity book goes. That opens the way to where we just were and does absolutely nothing for it. Excellent, excellent. After that shifts over, this book becomes available back on the first floor, just right next to the staircase. And that goes into this little hidey hole. I don't know if these book titles are a reference to something. I would assume probably something Final Fantasy related, but I'm really talking out of my ass. I don't know. They're like Slag and Mopapa. No, probably not that, but you know what I mean. It just looks like gibberish to me. Green book? No, no, no. Sora, no. Okay, what is this book even called? Mava. I think that was like a bad guy in Superman or something. And also a bad guy in Pokemon X and Y. Hafet, Volume 4. Last one. All done? Man, my friend Family Jules has a hidden room behind a bookcase in his house. I want one. Next time I build a house, God, that makes it sound like such a casual affair, but you know what I mean. Next time I end up living somewhere, I want it to have a hidden place behind a bookcase. We could use gravity to get puppy number 99. How many are left? Okay, we're not done. We have 2 bunches of puppies left to find, and then we've 100%ed Kingdom Hearts. I can't believe it. So the lift stop. We want to go into this blue here. That'll ride us around outdoors, just showing the sheer scope of these towers. I want you to look at that doorway that you can see off to the right there. Important to keep that in mind. Anytime you want to go in. Anytime you're ready. Sure takes a while. To another area within the lift stop. Now, this place is defined by invisible walls. You cannot get out of here. However, if through some glitch or by hacking or various other dubious means manage to get out of bounds and fall all the way down, you would actually end up in the waterway. They thought of that, and it's connected the way that it should be. It could mean that earlier in development, maybe you were able to fall down here, or they just wanted to make sure that you wouldn't break anything. It's kind of cool, that little detail. I'm gonna give thanks to Rebellious Treek for giving me footage of this. We've replenished ourselves. We are good to carry on with our climb. Out here, one of these.
Fire!
We can use fire to light these candles. So,
Fire!
methinks we're gonna be here a little while. And I don't want to be, camera. A lot of people act like the camera in this game sucks, and it has had a few moments, shall we say. Show me your crushing power. But I don't think it's unusable or anything like that. I never really felt like it, was that not it? Oh, you... Ew. It threw up. No.
Force!
Nope. I didn't want to light it with black light. Thank you.
Fire!
Just taking advantage of my cursor memory right here and taking that. Here, we got another Trinity. We're just repping them out. Ugh. We crushed the duck. And that thing threw up too, apparently.
Fire!
Lighten that up.
See ya!
I gotta say, something that I've always felt about Kingdom Hearts is that it's the perfect example of concept is nothing, execution is everything. I'm gonna be frank. A Final Fantasy Disney crossover it sounds like the dumbest frickin' idea in the world, doesn't it? Like really.
Fire!
When they announced this game, no one thought it was gonna be good.
See ya.
Everybody was like, who the heck is this for? Excuse me? Like, I don't want any of this baby stuff in my Final Fantasy game. Yeah, like, people were not happy about it, and it wound up being a good game. And I remember when I first heard about it, I was just like, are you sure? Like, Final Fantasy with Disney, you really think it's good? I mean, I guess I'll give it a shot, but I wasn't really into it either the first time that I heard about it, but man, was I glad that I gave it a chance. I poked around a lot up there. I think we're good to just hop on down, getting the next emblem piece. Let's go ahead and pick up the puke. Just call me the janitor of this castle. It's better than what Riku thinks of me at this point. The treasure chest down on the first floor that I almost forgot about contains the last piece of puke. Now that we've collected it all, man, we've gone from collecting gorilla poop to now collecting, statue puke. Jeez, my luck! Holy crap! What else could it be? The symbol of the heartless. I've assembled all 4 pieces of the puzzle.
Why? It was mine.
Know this. The heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
What? You're saying my heart's weaker than his?
For that instant it was. However, you can become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
What should I do?
It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness. That is all. Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself.